Why should you learn to be a video game developer? The video game industry today is worth almost 190 billion US dollars. According to Newzoo, the games industry will exceed $200 billion by 2025. The mobile gaming market alone is expected to grow at over 10% every year until 2026. This means the video game industry is adding thousands of new jobs every year. Today, the games industry faces a massive talent shortage. We immediately require game programmers, artists, designers, and project managers. In other words, if you have the right skill set to create a video game, there is a job waiting for you. Also, when you learn to develop video games, your career opportunities are not restricted to just the video game industry. You are also a potential employee in several other growing industries. Here are a few examples. In 2015, a curious sight greeted attendees at E3, or the Electronic Entertainment Expo in Los Angeles. A slightly disfigured SpaceX Dragon capsule sat outside the Los Angeles Convention Center. The SpaceX company employees were giving away free Occupy Mars t-shirts. So, what was a rocket company doing at a convention dedicated to video games? The answer, it turned out, was that SpaceX was hiring video game developers. That's correct. A famous rocket company wants to hire video game developers. We actually hire a lot of our best software engineers out of the gaming industry, said SpaceX CEO Elon Musk. In gaming, there's a lot of smart engineering talent doing really complex things. So I'd encourage people in the gaming industry to think about creating the next generation of spacecraft and rockets. And SpaceX is not alone in hiring video game developers. Today, SpaceX is just one of several non-gaming companies that are hiring from the video game industry. The increased adoption of gaming technologies for other purposes, such as corporate training, accounting, marketing, biometric analysis, etc., require video game developers with experience in using those tools. Similarly, a veteran of Hollywood is now hiring video game developers. John Underkoffler is best known for creating the iconic gestural computer that Tom Cruise used in Minority Report. Underkoffler has developed a real-time version of the same interface, G-Speak. Now, he wants to expand the interface's capabilities. Another industry which requires video game developers is machine learning, or AI. According to a recent study, the AI industry will require not just thousands, but millions of programmers in the coming years. Historically, the best AI programmers have always been video game programmers. AI, or machine learning, is revolutionizing several industries such as accounting, oil drilling, pharmaceutical research, product design, and stock market analysis. This industry alone is projected to hit over 120 billion US dollars by 2025. Even excluding the booming video game industry, that is an incredible career opportunity for all video game developers. Like AI or machine learning, virtual reality and augmented reality are two other industries which are now hiring video game developers. Virtual reality tools are now being used to prototype new products, such as furniture, kitchen appliances, and even automobiles. So, why are all these industries interested in hiring video game developers? The answer is the GPU, or graphics card, in your PC. Traditionally, the GPU has been used only by video game developers to create high-quality 3D games. But today, the modern GPU is a very flexible piece of hardware. In addition to producing cutting-edge 3D graphics for video games, the GPU can also be used for virtual reality, or AI. And naturally, the best GPU programmers always come from the video game industry. Therefore, when you choose to study video game development, your career choice is not restricted to just the video game industry. You also have the option to work in all the other emerging industries, such as space exploration, manufacturing, or AI. Together, these industries are creating tens of thousands of new jobs every year. Would you like to start a new career? Contact us now for a free presentation.